All right, so it's 3:45 a.m. and my creativity is just kicking in. And I almost didn't record this because I didn't have a haircut, but that would be me not doing exactly what I preach. So I always talk about how you don't need the perfect time. You need to basically create the time now or just start with the action and let everything else align with it. So I had this on my heart and I felt like this is the perfect time to go ahead and talk about it because it would be exactly what I preach, which is it's not perfect timing. I'm creating the time of now to be the perfect time. And so I think what I really am trying to say is that a lot of times I look into my community of young Black entrepreneurs, content creators, videographers, and just young Black males in general. And I feel like there's a sense of loss, of feeling lost. And I don't know, because I mean, I felt that same exact way before. And so I feel like when I look into even pictures and I just look into their eyes and I see them doing things that may not align with who they may truly feel that the person that they are on the inside. And it just makes me sad. Not sad because I feel like I'm better than anybody else, but sad because I feel like I can remember being lost and not having any type of direction or somebody to look for direction. So having a mentor or having a father figure or having like a really good person in my life that is in the career path that I wanted to go down to help me understand what it is to be a videographer or what it is to do whatever career that you're going after. And so I think that sometimes makes me sad, but it also makes me wonder like what was what was the turning point in their life where they may have either given up or just didn't feel like trying anymore because all of it's hard. And it just reminds me of like, you have to choose your heart. It's hard for me to watch other people do something where I know God has given me that same exact talent and then I'm not using it. And watching other people grow and prosper, it's hard to sit back and do that. And it's also hard to go on and go after that by putting my best foot forward, by scheduling out the time to figure out what is it that I desire, what type of content do I want to put out. Both of them are hard, but I just had to choose which heart that I want and which outcome that I wanted. And and also having to realize that I don't have to necessarily be an exact product of my environment, that if I want something different, that there's answers out there, there's somebody out there, and that I need to align myself with that type of energy and watch those things come back to me. So I think that's where I get passionate or I get sad when I look at creators, other young Black males searching for the answer because all of us want to make that bag and stuff like that. So it's understandable, but it's just like you have to focus and you have to align yourself with the type of life and type of person that you want to be. Surround yourself in that environment. And it's hard and it's also not hard. It's not hard when you don't say it's hard. Like when you say it's easy for me to go out there, it's easy for me to do the research. Like I have the ability, I have all the components right now. Am I the only thing that's blocking that? And it's when you have to step back and do that is I feel like when you start aligning yourself and the path starts opening up. Um I just feel like faith and action go together. So for me, I cannot expect God to take the wheel if I'm not taking the car out of park and going into drive. Because there's nowhere for him to steer me to if I'm not putting the action behind it. And so I want to trust him to steer me right to the right destination. But I gotta take the car out of park and put it back into drive and fuel my dreams and desires and go after that. So I think that's so important. which then reminds me of the answer was the more that I locked in, the more that I unlocked. And that's the answer. The more that you lock in, the more that you focus on the actual path that aligns with the person that you are on the inside, the more things you unlock, the more relationships you unlock, the more opportunities you unlock, the more God brings those things that you're looking for right to you, right to you, right to you. Just like 2 days ago when I created the Waypoints BTS video, I didn't feel like getting up. That was at 7:30 in the morning. I got up, I went out there because I wanted to continue to stay in the zone. I finished that whole video and literally riding back in my little Nissan, listening to the radio. Here they are talking about the Dream Big conference. I might have the conference wrong, but they're talking about the Dream Big conference and win your ticket so that you can be in the room and talk about your business and get your business out there to push your dream. And so I'm just like, man, that sounds like a great opportunity. She says the number, I dial the number, they pick up, I win the tickets. And it just, again, shows me how when you're aligned with all the things that you desire, with the person that even the most high desires you to be, that's the most important part. When you're aligned with that, he's going to continue to bring opportunities to you. He's going to continue to bring that mentor, that leader, that person to you. So don't be afraid to take that car out of park, go into drive, go after what you desire, because you have the faith that God's going to take the wheel and lead you right into the direction that you need to go. And I hate when I do this. I really hate when I go into preacher mode because it reminds me of being like my dad. Because like it just reminds me of like, Lord, is that what I am called to do? Like I have a passion or I really do enjoy speaking like this because this is the thing that I have to remind myself of every day. So creating this video is almost creating this video for myself because when I see those people and I see the emptiness or the potential being lost, it reminds me of myself and reminds me of to continue to focus and align and that the most high will bring those things towards me, and that I don't have to go chase after it because if I'm chasing it, then it's running away. But I'm aligning myself with that same exact energy. Ah, another one of my ramble YouTubes where this is just one of the things that I've noticed in my community. And honestly, for me, creating these videos, the only thing, of course, everybody wants to be monetized. They want to get their videos out there, go viral, all of that. But honest to God, if one person is able to get something out of these videos, some type of direction, some type of momentum, then I did my job. I did my job. And everything else will follow. So, you know what it is. It's your boy Des here. And if you got that momentum, if this helped you in any type of way, let's keep it going. That's all I gotta say. All right, I'm out.